beautiful humans. How are we doing today? Happy Thursday. Welcome into today's Daily Scoop. My name is Carissa if you are new, and we're basically going to be looking into messages from Spirit for Thursday the 28th of January. But if you're seeing this video at a later date and it resonates, take the messages. But if you have been drawn to the title, then I am sure there's a message in here for you. So let's get into it, shall we? So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what messages are in for today. For Spirit, we're going to do a 3-card pull. A 3-card pull. So we have the High Priestess so far. Oh. The World. Okay, one more, please. And the Knight of Wands. So immediately, is there a fear of commitment? Is there a fear of commitment, perhaps? So the Knight of Wands is, he's very passionate, very fiery, very courageous, but he can also have this fear of commitment, fear of attachment. So the first 2 cards that came out, the High Priestess, so she's all about intuition, deep knowing. She's very centered, very connected to the universe, to spirit. As you can see behind her, her crown chakra, her mind is in this spiritual realm, but she's very connected, very grounded to the earth. So she's very good at using her practical magic. She's very good at being grounded in the earth, being a human, but also bringing that spirituality into the 3D form. And the World is all about cycles completing, old cycles ending, new cycles beginning. But yeah, I feel here that there is like a fear of commitment, and there might be some confusion and like illusion around how to move forward, what to do next. Things might be burning down around you, or things might be a little bit chaotic, and so you might be feeling like a lot of anxiety. I'm tuning into this energy, and I'm feeling like it's kind of hard to breathe. But as you can see here, the snake is biting onto its own tail. So it's causing itself this own confusion. The snake's causing itself to be confused, to be in pain. When really, if the snake would just remove his jaw and let go, let his tail go, things can come to a completion, things can end, new things can begin. But it's like you're keeping yourself caught up in this cycle of confusion, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go. Maybe there's some stagnancy in creativity, perhaps, some stagnancy in passion, not knowing what to do, where to go. In regards to that, deep down you know though. Newsflash, spoiler alert. Deep down you know. Deep down you have all the answers you need. But subconsciously we can resist those answers by keeping ourselves worked up, by keeping ourselves in our mind, by keeping ourselves busy in our anxiety. Because deep down we know that we have the answers. Deep down we know that we don't have to be caught up in this anxiety, this confusion. We do have the answers in order to move forward. We do have that clarity if we silence ourselves enough and go deep within and find the answers. Ask for the answers. Ask your guides. Ask the divine. So we have all the answers, all the tools, all the resources we need. But when we have the answers, when we have the clarity, that's when we have to move forward, right? So you might be subconscious, if you're resonating with this reading, you might be subconsciously sabotaging this clarity, because there's a form of comfort in being stuck, because when you're stuck and you're confused, you don't know which way to go. There's like, okay, there's no decision that's needing to be made because you're confused. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. So how can you possibly move forward? Right? So there's this feeling of comfort. And humans, we like comfort. We don't like to get out of our comfort zone, right? So noticing, okay, maybe I am fearful of what's next. Maybe I'm fearful of success or of failure, right? Or of commitment. Because once we know how to move forward, it's kind of like we have no choice, right? But to move forward, unless you want to be stuck in that stagnation and dissatisfaction and ickiness. So Spirit is asking you today to journal. Pick up your journal if you have one. If you don't have one, get one. If you don't have one, get one. I've been writing in my journal like nonstop the past like week, because it's how your subconscious comes to life. It's how your programming becomes known. It's how you can speak to your soul, basically. It's like having a therapy session with your soul. So ask yourself, what would happen if your biggest successes were to come true? Is there fear around that? Or if you were to fail, how would you feel? Is there fear around failure? Or is there fear around commitment? Like, oh my gosh, if I commit, that means I lose my freedom, I lose this, I lose that. So is there some form of fear there? Because there is a cycle that's wanting to be completed, and the universe is trying to move this cycle, trying to move you forward, but it's like you're holding on so tightly. No. Similar to yesterday's daily message, that was all about being stuck in the devil energy. So if you're also feeling like there's some devil energy around, keeping you kind of stuck in the past, stuck in toxic thinking patterns, whatnot, go check that out. So how can you let that devil energy go? Let it go. So you can live in freedom. Live happily. Ask yourself, what are you fearful of? Why are you holding on tightly? Maybe you're procrastinating. I know a lot of people I've been talking to, a few of my clients have been saying they're procrastinating, and they don't know why. They want to get things done, but they don't know why. And so I brought up the suggestion to go deeper into that. Why are you procrastinating? Is it because there's a fear of success there? Like, oh, if I do these things, if I stop procrastinating and do these things, then it's going to push me forward, and I'm fearful of that abundance that's going to come in, or that accomplishment. I'm fearful of that because I don't know how to handle such happiness, such success and joy. Or flip side, it could be that fear of failure, right? That self-doubt. What's the point of even doing it, because I'm not going to amount to anything anyway, so what's the point, right? So dig deeper into that. My client actually had the realization that it was that fear of failure that was keeping her in procrastination mode. And so once she became aware of that, she was able to work through it. I noticed these procrastinating thoughts, so these thoughts of procrastination, they were actually just self-doubt speaking to her. So dig deeper. If you're feeling stuck and stagnant, there's a reason why. Could be subconscious reason why. So yeah, I encourage you, and Spirit encourages you to dig deeper. Find it out. Find out what is keeping you stuck. Hope that resonated with you, lovelies. If it did, give me a like, give me a comment. I'd love to hear your side of the story. And I am open now for readings. So if you'd like to book a reading as well with me, you can find that link down in the description below. But apart from that, I wish you guys a beautiful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Sending you all so much love. Bye.